Alright, so this is day one after my microdiscectomy. I might be able to pronounce that one day, but I filmed my original journal before surgery, so if you've watched that, you'll know exactly where I was starting from. I want to give a proper recap of the first night because honestly, it went a lot better than I had expected. I was still very early into this, obviously, but so far I'm feeling pretty good. So last night was my first night after surgery. The biggest thing I noticed was that I wasn't really in much pain at all. I was comfortable for most of the night. The main discomfort was actually trying to just change positions within the bed, because obviously you've just had surgery on your back, so rolling over or trying to get you comfortable takes a little bit of thought. It wasn't really sharp pain, it was more the feeling of how exactly am I going to move without making this uncomfortable. Sleep was probably the biggest thing. I was in and out of sleep throughout the night, and I wouldn't say I had a great night's sleep, but I wasn't lying there in agony either. Watched a movie, played a bit of the kids switch, and just took things pretty easy. So considering what I've been through over the past few months with the nerve pain waking me up, it was actually quite nice just to be comfortable and just take my time. I did get the odd zap through my leg and foot later in the night and into the early morning. They're not completely gone, but I'm not expecting them to be just overnight either. And that nerve has been irritated for quite a long time now. So I'm trying not to read too much into every little sensation at this stage. I'm just paying attention to what's happening and just documenting it. And then we had a little bit of an incident overnight. I've been drinking quite a lot of fluids, obviously, which is obviously important. I've been drinking quite a lot of fluids, which is obviously important after surgery. Rather than getting up and walking to the toilet, I decided I could use a little canister next to the bed. Let's just say I underestimated how much I actually needed it. So I had a bit of an accident. Not exactly the glamorous side of the recovery, but I'm documenting all the same anyway. So there it is. The nurses were really helpful though, and didn't make a big deal about it at all. Actually, the nurses have been fantastic. They've been really thorough, checking in on me throughout the night, helping me when I've needed it, and just making the whole process pretty easy. Especially when you're tired and you've just had surgery, having people around you who know exactly what they're doing makes a massive difference. So this morning, how am I actually feeling? Pain-wise, I'm pretty comfortable. I've got some discomfort in the back, particularly when I'm moving. When I'm moving around or just changing position. But the level of pain is nowhere near what I was expecting. So the drugs are pretty good. The nerve sensations are still there. I'm still getting the occasional zap. And obviously the numbness in my foot and toe is something that I want to be watching. I'm going to be watching that closely over the coming days and weeks, because that's probably been the main thing. But overall, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. And that's the first night. Now, I don't want to be watching this thinking that this means everyone is going to have the same experience after their microdiscectomy. This is just my experience. I've literally had the surgery less than 24 hours ago. It was way too early to know how the recovery is going to go. As I've said throughout the video, the real test is going to be the next few days, the next couple of weeks, and then seeing how the nerve recovers over time. Today I'm going to see how much I can get moving. I'll be doing whatever the hospital and the medical team are happy for me to do, especially after my physio meeting this morning. I'm also waiting to find out whether I'll be staying another night or whether I'll be able to go home. If I do go home, that'll be another interesting part of the recovery, because it'll be the first time I'm properly out of the hospital. So I'll keep filming throughout the day, and then I'll give you another update later tonight. But for day one, I'm pretty happy. The surgery is done. I'm comfortable, getting up, moving around, and most importantly, I'm starting the recovery process. Thank you. It's only day one, so I'll see what the next 24 hours bring. So it's now later in day one, and quite a bit has happened since this morning. I was feeling really positive before, probably a little bit too positive, to be honest. I was comfortable, I was getting around pretty well, and this morning I was even able to have a shower completely unattended. I think I probably got a little bit carried away with how good I was feeling, and maybe did a little bit too much that I needed to. But I've actually had a really good day overall. I spoke with Dr. Lee, who performed the microdiscectomy, and he was really happy with how everything went. He actually showed me a photo of what he removed. It was roughly 1 centimetre by 1 centimetre piece of disc that was pressing into the area around the nerve. Seeing that was actually pretty interesting, to be honest, because you could actually see what was causing the problem. And that little piece of disc was the reason I was dealing with all the pain and everything that's come with it. Dr. Lee recommended that I stay in hospital for at least one more night, maybe two, and that makes complete sense because he explained that it's not unusual for the pain to start increasing as the anaesthetic wears off. So while I'm feeling pretty good at the moment, tonight could be a different story. I'm definitely not taking anything for granted. I'm actually quite interested to see how tonight goes because it'll give me a better idea of what the first proper night after surgery is going to be like. Another change was that I've reduced my dose of pregabalin, which is also known as Lyrica. A lot of people refer to it as Lyrica. And I've been taking that for the nerve pain, so it'll be interesting to see how my body responds to the lower dose that the pressure has been taken off the nerve. Obviously, I'm following the dosage that I've been given, and I'm not changing anything myself. I also saw the physio today. She was really happy with how I'm walking and how I'm getting in and out of bed. She's given me some exercises to do whilst in hospital and also stuff to do at home as well. So that's another positive. I am really conscious that just because I feel good doesn't mean I should suddenly start doing everything. The goal now is recovery, not seeing how much I can do. But then after all of that, I had lunch and I absolutely hit a wall. I just became really tired. I think that's probably my body telling me that I've had enough for the day. And that's where I realised that maybe I was a little too positive this morning and probably overdid things slightly. Excuse me. I've spent months dealing with this nerve problem, then I've had surgery, and now I'm expecting my body to just carry on like nothing happened. Obviously, that's not how it works. The zaps have also changed a little bit. They're starting to settle more into my foot again, but not as intense as they were before surgery. I'm still getting them, so it's not like they've disappeared, but they're different. And honestly, I did get a little bit down when they started happening again today. You just start thinking, hang on, I thought this was supposed to fix it. Then I have to remind myself that I'm literally one day out from surgery. The nerve has been irritated for a much longer time than that. It's not reasonable to expect everything to be normal immediately. And this is probably the biggest thing that I want to make clear. Even though I've had some zaps and today I'm feeling more tired, this is still nothing like the pain I was experiencing before surgery. Before surgery, the pain was affecting my sleep, my walking, and just my everyday life. So even just having some discomfort now, I'm still in a completely different place compared with where I was yesterday. So tonight is probably the part I'm most interested in. The anaesthetic is wearing off. I've been told that the pain can kick in. I've done physio, I've been walking around, I've had a shower, I've eaten, and now I'm absolutely exhausted. So I'm going to listen to my body and take it easy tonight. I'm also aware that there is swelling around the surgical area, so I'm expecting some discomfort. I'm a little bit wary about what tonight might bring, but I'm still really positive. And probably the biggest thing I can say after day one is this: I've absolutely no regrets about having the surgery. Even though I'm still getting zaps, even though I'm tired, even though I don't know what tonight is going to bring, I'm still very happy that I've made the decision to do this. It's way too early to judge the final result. The fact that I'm already walking around, getting myself in and out of bed, showering myself, and not experiencing anything close to the pain I had before surgery, that's enough for me to feel positive right now. Tomorrow I'll see how the night went, how the pain is, whether those nerve symptoms have changed again. So that's day one. It's definitely been more of a roller coaster than I expected. But so far, no regrets.